Welcome to Science Lab Vlogs, How Vehicles Revolutionize Travel. Hey everyone, today we're diving into how vehicles transform travel. Imagine a world without cars, trains, or planes. Could you imagine only being able to travel as far as your legs could carry you? That's how it used to be for our early ancestors. But humans are explorers and inventors by nature. We've always searched for faster, more efficient ways to move around. So buckle up, science fans, as we take a high-speed journey through the history of vehicles and how they transform the way we travel. Before the invention of the wheel, there was really only one way to get around, using your own 2 feet. Early humans relied entirely on walking. Can you imagine walking miles just to find food or visit a neighboring tribe? Walking was crucial in human evolution. It allowed us to explore new territories and settle in different parts of the world. But walking everywhere had its limitations. It was slow, tiring, and you could only carry so much. Early humans had to be incredibly resourceful, carrying everything they needed on their backs or dragging it behind them. They started taming animals like horses, oxen, and camels to carry heavier loads and travel longer distances. This was a huge step forward, allowing for the development of early trade routes and the transportation of goods over greater distances. Now let's talk about a real game changer, the invention of the wheel. This seemingly simple invention, which emerged around 3500 BCE in Mesopotamia, revolutionized transportation and human civilization. The first wheels were simple wooden discs with a hole in the center for an axle. These early wheels quickly led to the development of carts and wagons. These early vehicles, powered by animals, could transport heavier loads and cover more ground. The wheel wasn't just a technological advancement, it was a catalyst for social and economic progress. Trade flourished as goods and resources could be transported over longer distances. Over time, wheels became lighter, stronger, and more efficient. The Romans developed sophisticated road systems that allowed wheeled vehicles to travel efficiently throughout their vast empire. Chapter 3. Full steam ahead. The power of engines. For centuries, animals were the primary source of power for transportation. By the 18th century, scientists and inventors were tinkering with a powerful new force, the steam engine. The first practical steam engine was developed by Thomas Newcomen in the early 1700s. But it was James Watt who significantly improved its design. One of the most significant applications of the steam engine was in the development of railroads. In the early 1800s, the world's first steam locomotives chugged onto the scene, pulling trains along iron tracks. Railroads offered a faster and more reliable way to transport goods and people over long distances. The steam engine also powered the first steam-powered boats and ships, transforming water transportation. But the real game changer, the one that would usher in the modern era of transportation, was just around the corner, the internal combustion engine. Chapter 4. From horses to horsepower, the rise of modern vehicles. In the late 19th century, a German engineer named Carl Benz changed the world forever. In 1886, he patented the first practical gasoline-powered automobile. Benz's invention, a 3-wheeled vehicle called the motor wagon, marked the birth of the modern automobile. Early cars were expensive, unreliable, and difficult to operate. But inventors and engineers continued to improve upon Benz's design. Henry Ford revolutionized automobile manufacturing with the assembly line. Ford's Model T, introduced in 1908, was more affordable and accessible to the average person. As the 20th century progressed, cars became faster, safer, and more comfortable. Meanwhile, the Wright brothers made history with their groundbreaking flight at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, in 1903. Chapter 5. The road ahead, transportation of the future. From those early, rickety automobiles and fragile airplanes, we've come a long way. Today, the world of transportation is buzzing with innovation. Electric cars, once a novelty, are becoming increasingly mainstream. Powered by electricity instead of fossil fuels, they offer a cleaner, greener alternative to traditional gasoline-powered vehicles. Self-driving cars, equipped with sensors, cameras, and artificial intelligence, promise to make our roads safer and more efficient. Imagine a world where traffic jams are a distant memory, and accidents caused by human error are virtually eliminated. Companies around the world are developing personal aerial vehicles that could whisk us above congested roadways. Hyperloop technology envisions pods traveling at incredibly high speeds through low-pressure tubes, revolutionizing long-distance travel. And that's how vehicles started being used for traveling. From those first tentative steps to the cusp of flying cars and hyperloop trains, it's been an incredible journey. And the best part is, the journey is far from over. What do you think the future of transportation will look like? Will we be zipping around in flying cars, teleporting from one place to another, or maybe even traveling to distant planets? The possibilities are as limitless as our imaginations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Science Lab Vlogs. Let me know in the comments what you think the future holds for transportation. See you in the next one.